Agricultural injuries are a significant concern, and understanding their nature, causes, and prevention is crucial for ensuring the safety of agricultural workers. The most common agricultural injuries are sprains, strains, and lacerations. Sprains involve the stretching or tearing of ligaments, while strains affect muscles or tendons. Lacerations are cuts or tears in the skin. Machinery and equipment are the most common cause of agricultural injuries in agriculture. These can include tractors, harvesters, and other power tools. The risks of working in agriculture are diverse. Firstly, there are injuries from machinery and equipment. Secondly, exposure to chemicals and pesticides is a concern. Thirdly, heat stress can be a significant risk, especially during hot weather. Fourthly, animal attacks are also a potential hazard. Preventing agricultural injuries requires a proactive approach. Firstly, wear proper safety gear, including gloves, eye protection, and appropriate footwear. Secondly, be aware of your surroundings and potential hazards. Thirdly, use equipment properly, following all safety guidelines and instructions. Fourthly, take breaks often to avoid fatigue and heat stress. Fifthly, stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Sixthly, report any injuries or hazards immediately to ensure prompt action. If you are injured while working in agriculture, take immediate action. Firstly, seek medical attention immediately, even for seemingly minor injuries. Secondly, report the injury to your supervisor to initiate the necessary procedures. Thirdly, follow doctor's orders for treatment and recovery to ensure proper healing. According to data from the California Department of Public Health, there were 1829 non-fatal agricultural injuries in California in 2018. The most common type of agricultural injury was a sprain or strain, accounting for 28% of cases. Lacerations were the second most common at 19%, followed by fractures at 11%. The most common cause of agricultural injuries was machinery and equipment, responsible for 42% of cases. Animals caused 19% of injuries, while falls counted for 11%. Agricultural workers face a higher risk of injury compared to workers in other industries. The injury rate for agricultural workers is 3 times higher than the injury rate for all workers in California. To mitigate these risks, several measures can be implemented. Regular safety training programs should be conducted to educate workers on potential hazards and safe work practices. Equipment maintenance is crucial to ensure that machinery is in good working order and does not pose a risk of injury. Proper storage and handling of chemicals and pesticides are essential to prevent exposure and related health problems. Implementing heat stress prevention strategies, such as providing shaded areas and encouraging frequent breaks, can reduce the risk of heat-related illnesses. Providing appropriate personal protective equipment, such as gloves, eye protection, and respirators, can help protect workers from various hazards. Establishing clear communication protocols and emergency response plans can ensure that injuries are reported and addressed promptly. Furthermore, promoting a culture of safety in the workplace is crucial. Workers should be encouraged to report hazards and injuries without fear of reprisal. Management should actively support safety initiatives and invest in resources to improve workplace safety. By implementing these measures, the risk of agricultural injuries can be significantly reduced, creating a safer working environment for agricultural workers. Addressing the issue of sprains requires specific attention. Proper lifting techniques are essential to prevent back and muscle strains. When lifting heavy objects, keep your back straight, bend your knees, and use your leg muscles to lift. Avoid twisting or jerking motions. Regular stretching and exercise can improve muscle strength and flexibility, reducing the risk of sprains and strains. Take breaks to rest and stretch your muscles, especially during repetitive tasks. When dealing with lacerations, take precautions to prevent cuts and punctures. Wear gloves when handling sharp objects or working with machinery. Use caution when using knives, blades, or other cutting tools. Ensure that machinery is properly guarded to prevent accidental contact with moving parts. In addition to addressing specific types of injuries, it is important to consider the overall work environment. Good housekeeping practices can help prevent slips, trips, and falls. Keep walkways clear of obstructions and spills. Provide adequate lighting to improve visibility. Ensure that ladders and scaffolding are in good condition and used safely. When working with animals, be aware of their behavior and potential for aggression. Keep a safe distance from animals and avoid startling them. Use appropriate handling techniques to minimize the risk of injury. In summary, agricultural injuries are a significant concern that requires a comprehensive approach to prevention. By understanding the common types of injuries, their causes, and the associated risks, we can implement effective strategies to protect agricultural workers. Wearing proper safety gear, being aware of surroundings, using equipment properly, taking breaks, staying hydrated, and reporting any injuries or hazards are all crucial steps in preventing agricultural injuries. If an injury occurs, seeking medical attention immediately, reporting the injury to a supervisor, and following doctor's orders for treatment and recovery are essential for ensuring proper healing. By prioritizing safety in the agricultural workplace, we can create a healthier and more productive environment for all workers. Remember that prevention is always better than cure. Take the necessary precautions to protect yourself and your coworkers from agricultural injuries. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay safe. The well-being of agricultural workers is paramount, and by working together, we can reduce the incidence of agricultural injuries and create a safer and more sustainable agricultural industry. It is also important to address the issue of fatigue in agricultural work. Long hours and demanding tasks can lead to fatigue, which can impair judgment and increase the risk of accidents. Encourage workers to get adequate rest and take breaks to avoid fatigue. Implement strategies to reduce workload and promote work-life balance. Furthermore, it is crucial to address the mental health of agricultural workers. The demands of agricultural work can take a toll on mental well-being. Provide access to mental health resources and support services. Encourage open communication and create a supportive work environment. By addressing both the physical and mental health of agricultural workers, we can create a more holistic approach to safety and well-being. In addition to the measures mentioned above, it is important to stay up to date on the latest safety regulations and best practices. Consult with safety professionals and industry experts to ensure that your workplace is compliant with all applicable standards. Continuously evaluate your safety program and make improvements as needed. By staying informed and proactive, you can create a culture of continuous improvement in safety. Finally, remember that safety is everyone's responsibility. Encourage all workers to participate in safety initiatives and to speak up if they see something that is unsafe. By working together, we can create a safer and more productive agricultural industry for all.